how's it going, everybody? Clash here, and welcome to the 10th episode of DumbCraft, and I guess the sort of finale to Season 1, more or less, because I want to really change things up and add in a bunch of different mods for Episode 11 and onward, because I'm really not happy with how things have gone down recently, and it's really shitty that it had to come to this, but let me go ahead and explain. This is the portal into Icica. I made this, I completed this during my birthday live stream, and that was earlier this week on Tuesday, and thank you to those of you who could make that live stream and could come out to wish me a happy birthday, and thanks to all of you for leaving me all of those happy birthday comments, messages, and tweets. They're really appreciated, and I am sorry to those of you who couldn't make it out for the live stream. I know it was pretty short notice. I didn't really know what to do for my birthday, because normally what I'll do is, you know, like a movie sort of thing, like some sort of big video, and it sort of crept up on me. I was like, oh, it's my birthday in a few days, and I haven't really thought about doing anything special on the channel at all. So basically, I thought, hey, let's do a live stream. I'd been wanting and meaning to get into live streaming again for some time. It had been over a year, so that's quite a long time to go without live streaming. So I went ahead and did that, and it was pretty fun. Ryan, a.k.a. Double, a.k.a. Mr. 360 Games, came out, and so did Jevin. And then Thursday, I did another much smaller live stream because it was just on Twitter. And Seamus was able to join me for that one, so that was fun. And then, of course, Friday, late Friday or early Saturday morning, depending on where you live, the channel hit 100,000 subscribers, so pretty big week. Pretty big milestone. First it was my birthday, then, you know, hitting 100K is pretty cool. And thank you guys for all of those congratulatory tweets, messages, and comments as well. And, you know, all of that stuff, so I appreciate that. And now it's the 10th episode of DumbCraft, which is, you know, a pretty big milestone in the series. And I wish it could have been, I don't know, more epic, I suppose. And I'll go ahead and explain things here. I'm going to jump into this Icica portal. It took me forever to get this awesome golden armor here that you see, the elite Realmite armor. It was pretty tough to get all the materials necessary. I had to mine pretty much all week long. I was spending like several hours a day just branch mining and trying to get all of the Realmite, because obviously I didn't want to cheat and spawn it in, because, you know, that's not cool. I've never really liked doing that. For some reason, it cheapens the experience. Even though some people tell me, oh, you should spawn stuff in. I like working for it, and I worked for it, and I got this armor, and then I went into Icica, and then I found a dungeon, and I basically found the evolved form of those hippo monsters, if you remember correctly. There were those blue hippos, those blue tiny hippos. I think they were called Glacons or Glassons, I don't know. Well, they have an evolved form, and it has some weird antlers or some shit, and basically takes out 6 hearts in one hit, and that's with, excuse me, that's with the, that's with this armor on. And not only that, it took, like, maybe 20 hits to kill one of them with this sword, this blood gem sword here, so pretty disappointing. I'll probably, what I would like to do, because there's no way, it just wouldn't be fun if I were to get my ass kicked all day long. First of all, I'd lose all of my items if I died. If I try to take on those, well, what the hell? All my experience is gone. Is it different if you go into the overworld? It might be. Hold on. Let's see here. If we go back into the overworld, what'll happen? I don't even know if I can break the portal. Probably not. All my experience disappeared. It's really weird. I had like 50 levels. Okay. I don't remember dying. Huh, maybe... Oh, I'm pretty sure I didn't die. Well, that's weird. I don't know what to say about that. That's just fucking... That's random. But, oh, hey, Creeper City over here. No, I'm going to go ahead and jump past you guys. So, what I'm probably going to do is watch some other Let's Play of somebody doing the Divine RPG mod, so I can figure out how the fuck they get by and do shit without getting their asses kicked. Like, the thing is you bust down all of this snow and cobble. Not snow, but just mainly just this icy-looking cobble. This frosty cobble. I think it's called icy stone. I don't know. But basically, you bust down all of that. You guys really need to shut up. I'm going elsewhere. No, don't drop the sword. And now there's an ogre over there. Really? Can this day get any better? Let's go ahead and go Rambo on you. Oh! Didn't want to do that. Hey, I got one of the creepers, though. I accidentally pushed him too far ahead, and now there's a nice little ditch in my front lawn. That's amazing. That's how I wanted to start this episode. So, yeah, like, you bust down all of that stone, and then you keep mining through the ground for a solid half hour. Like, it took me anywhere between a half hour and an hour to find the entrance to this dungeon, and then when I get in there, I find out, oh, they do 6 hearts of damage. That really sucks. Let's not fuck with them. So, probably gonna have to figure out, like, what the deal is, because I could sit there and just hit them all day, but I feel like that would be pretty poopy. I don't even know. I'm getting dirt. There we go. I could sit there and just whack away at them for 6 years and, you know, eventually beat each dungeon, but I don't think that's entertaining to watch, and that wouldn't be fun for me to do either, so I didn't want to do that, and I didn't think you guys would want to watch that. So instead, I'm going to finish the vertical farm. We might have to go into the nether and get some more glowstone, because I'm pretty sure I don't have enough for... Well, that was weird. I don't have enough for all of this here. Maybe I won't replace everything. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that, like, every other 2 glass blocks. I'll put up a glowstone block. Let's see. This probably isn't even going to work out evenly, but we'll see. We'll play it by ear here. Oh, it's going to work out perfectly. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe that'll save me like 1,000,000 glowstone blocks, and it'll light up the place well enough to the point where things will grow, and I won't have to use these torches everywhere. Let's see if this works here. Just going to go ahead and break. Actually, not the torches in the corners. I might replace those with glowstone if I have enough, but yeah, I'm going to work on the vertical farm and sort of go and talk about the sort of history of the channel. And so it's not going to be the most action-packed episode of DumbCraft there ever was. And that's kind of unfortunate, because I wanted to do some fun, action-y things. But if I'm just going to get my ass kicked, you know, a week from Sunday or whatever, I don't know what the expression is. There's some expression where it's like, I don't... Two ways from Sunday, something, I don't know. It's fucking... I just don't want to get, like, grinded into the dirt or the snow, whatever is there, by those hippo things. So, might get to fight stuff at some point. The goal is to get, like, a carrot layer, even though it won't even matter. I don't know why I would make a carrot layer with the things that I plan to do with DumbCraft. I don't think it'll be necessary. Maybe I can replace it with something else, more sugarcane or something. Maybe I can add in the poop mod again. What the... Really? What are you doing here? How'd you get in? Oh my god. That was close. That was close. I don't know why I heard another creeper behind me. That was interesting. But, damn, how many layers to this farm do I have? Too many, probably. We got melons, pumpkins, and sugarcane, and wheat. And this is the most recent layer that I've been working on here. Don't have nearly enough wood, but I'm just going to work on building this. So, unfortunately, it'll be some building, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Some people like it when I build. Other people hate it. I don't want that there. And, yeah, we'll play it by ear. So basically, that's the deal with that. I'm probably going to have to look up how to do well in the Divine RPG mod if I ever want to not suck at it, and make it entertaining for you guys, because that's obviously, like, the main goal, is to have an entertaining Minecraft series for you guys that's single player. And that's kind of hard to do when I'm just going to get mad at all the shit that's killing me left and right. And so what I'm going to do instead is completely change things up for, I suppose, the next series, or not series, but season in the series. Things are going to be slightly different. I'm going to have a bunch of new mods. Some mods might be taken out, but all of the mods that'll be added in will be pretty good. And this involves doggy talents, like the complete version of doggy talents. I feel like that's kind of one of the main reasons I wanted to start this series in the first place, but all we've got for the doggy talents mod now is some incomplete version. I feel like it'd be pretty fun to actually work towards making a kick-ass little army of dogs, and then we would be a part of, like, some sort of adventure mod, and we would go through and whoop ass. That was the idea behind this, is that the Doggy Talents mod would eventually get updated, and then I would fight with them through the Divine RPG mod. But the Divine RPG mod, as it happens, is like way harder than I had expected. I had an idea, like I knew it was not going to be like the easiest thing. It was probably going to frustrate me. People were saying that I should do the keep inventory thing, and I'll get to that in a second, but I had no idea that it was at the level of shenanigans that it actually is. And I know some people are good at it, some people are able to make do, and the keep inventory thing is something that apparently a lot of people do. I don't know if Captain Sparkles did that for his Divine RPG thing. Maybe I'll watch part of his playthrough to see what he did to deal with some of the crazy shit that's in this mod. But, okay, I don't really have time for this. Have you been murdering cows, you asshole? What was that, a mamba? I don't even... It was green. I'm not aware of any... I'm not a snake expert, to say the least. But anyways, yeah, the whole keep inventory thing, even then, like, you die so fast. Oh, shit. My experience came back. Okay, that's weird. Is that a glitch? Like, I don't even... What the hell? Oh, it just wasn't showing itself because I hadn't gotten any experience, I guess? Huh. I thought it just always showed up. That's probably because I'm always killing stuff randomly. Just got a text message. Great. Great! Somebody texts me in the middle of the recording. That always happens. At least once. And then the person gets mad at me. Why didn't you respond right away, you piece of shit? I'm also going to make a stable for Shadowfax finally during this episode, so that has been in the workings for like 8 years. I wanted to make a big poop stable, but you know, the poop mod is gone. I also added in some new chests here and moved the bed over here. This isn't the best setup ever. I need to make like an actual bedroom and then like a storage room, but alright, so plenty of oak wood planks now. I hope this will be enough. If not, then tickle my muffin. What was I gonna do? I was gonna get one of these oak wood staircases, and then we need glass, so we're gonna need sand, so let's go ahead and go after that. So yeah, that's it. Things are going to be really different for episode 11. And in fact, I'm probably going to backtrack to a different version of Minecraft. I know some people are not going to be happy, but this is the only way I think I'm going to be able to enjoy this series going forward, because right now, the Divine RPG mod just frustrates me. Doggy Talents, it doesn't... I don't know if that'll ever update. I keep being optimistic, like, oh, maybe next week it'll fucking update. Nope. Again, that doesn't mean I'm mad at the mod creator. The mod creator has a life, or mod creators, because I'm pretty sure multiple people work on that mod, or used to work on that mod. It was one main guy, but he also had people helping him, it would seem. So, that's the deal there. I am sorry, but I think that's the only way I'm going to have fun in DumbCraft going forward after this. I'll be able to add in some mods that I wanted to add in, but I couldn't because I never updated, and I think overall it'll make the series a lot better, and it'll make me want to record it more and get it uploaded on time more. I still look forward to the series, but some of the things, like mining for 8 years, is kind of tedious, and I'm sure a good number of you agree. Some people, maybe, I don't know, enjoy mining for hours on end because it's soothing or whatever. I know some people will watch me mine just because it's for some reason relaxing. Not saying there's a problem with that. I find it strange that people would be entertained by that. But I mean, if that entertains you, then that's cool. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. It's just, I want things to be interesting and actiony and fun. Like with the Doggy Talents mod, I'd have some kick-ass dogs to kick ass with. And the whole thing with just, like, mining for materials for 10 years so I can get my ass kicked in 2 hits, like, it's just like, whoa. I spent all this time getting this armor that I thought was really good, and as it turns out, it fucking can't do anything, really. Like, it's alright, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not doing me a whole lot of justice. That should be more than enough sand. So yeah, that's my deal. Sun is setting, I think, so that's great. So, DumbCraft will hopefully be a lot more interesting, and I might upload it more, actually. I'm not sure. Things are just going to change, and it's going to be so that I can enjoy the series more, basically, because right now, it's just frustrating because I've had to take out so many mods. I've sacrificed so much just to update Minecraft, and it wasn't really necessary, so pretty poopy, but you gotta learn somehow, right? These are the early steps of the series, and as frustrating as it might be, you live and you learn. You'll live and you learn, and you figure out what'll work better next time. So for the next round of shenanigans, things will hopefully be a lot better. I'll be able to install some mods that I should have a lot of fun with. I should be able to backtrack enough with all these mods. I should be able to find all the old versions, and then everything should be good. What am I doing? I need to cook this sand. Probably mined more than I needed to, but it was mining so quickly. It's ridiculous how fast this pickaxe mines. I'm gonna miss it once I get rid of it. Unless the Divine RPG mod actually has a version in like 1.2.5 of Minecraft, because I think that's the version of Minecraft that I'll be backtracking to, because it has the Doggy Talents mod, and it has a bunch of other mods, like Mo Creeps and Weirdos, I think. More Creeps and Weirdos. It's something like that. I think that's the mod that I want to add in, and that'd be really fun to mess with, because apparently it adds in a bunch of random shit. And you know me, I love random shit. Apparently there's like giant babies or something, from what I saw, and people recommended that since the beginning of time anyway. So, sorry, I know some people are going to be pissed, like, what the fuck, Clash? Man, this is dumb, and unsub, whatever. But this is the only way I think that DumbCraft will still be enjoyable for me. So, that's what I'll be working on for the next season of DumbCraft. It's probably not going to be like a huge hiatus for the series. I'm not going to like wait a long time between this season and the next, is what I'm saying, and I need dirt. I have some dirt. This probably isn't enough dirt, though. Fantastic. Yeah, we'll just start this until I run out, and then we'll go get more, I guess. I absolutely love it when I get completely sidetracked and lose my train of thought, but it occurs to me that we don't have a cactus farm, or we don't have a part of this vertical farm dedicated to cactus, so I went ahead and put in a layer of sand. It's not complete yet, obviously, so we need to go fix that. But I'm also going to tame the lion, because people have been telling me to do that. So I'm going to see if I can find a lion cub and then tame it. And that way it'll be mine, because I can't tame a big cat. I can't tame the adults, but I can tame the little ones. And then eventually they'll grow up to be badass, ass-kicking sidekicks of mine. So that's what we will do. That's what we will work on. Bed's right here. Okay, we need cactus and sand, but let me go ahead and make the medallion and the whip before we get going. Big cat claw. I know I have a bunch more somewhere, or maybe I don't. I don't know. Let me check this bag. Nothing in there, and then nothing right there. Oh crap. How many do I need for a whip? I think I need 3. Yes, I do. And then I need a piece of iron, which I have in one of these backpacks. It's that one, yeah. So where is that other big cat claw? I don't know. Probably in here. There we go. There's 3 or 4 right there. I've got plenty of leather, so let's do this thing. First of all, let me bust this out. So, like I was saying, yeah, the hiatus for DumbCraft won't be very long. It'll be a sort of mini break. The goal is to get everything done after I move, and I'm moving really soon, so that's why I won't be able to kick off the second season right away, and the rest of the seasons, because it'll be kind of tough to format everything and get all of the mods configured and installed and all of that when I have to move. When I'm on the road, I'll be in the middle of moving, so it just won't be very easy for me to do. How do I make this medallion? So yeah, but this is all for the best. It is so that I will keep enjoying DumbCraft, and so that you guys will keep enjoying DumbCraft as well. What the hell? Why do they give you the option? What's the difference in medallion two? Do they make the same medallion? I have all the materials for this one, but I can just... Okay, whatever. We'll make the cheaper one, sure. I've got plenty for that. This works. So yeah, that's the deal. That is... Overall, I think I've talked about everything regarding DumbCraft and the future of it. That needs to be mentioned. So, sorry to those of you who are more than likely disappointed. or, you know, otherwise frustrated with the fact that I won't be getting into the Divine RPG mod. I kept on talking about it and blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I sadly could not make things happen because that mod is really difficult. Although someday I would like to get into it and not suck at it. Right now is not the time, unfortunately. It's not going to happen quite yet. Alright, that should be plenty for more sand and cactus. And we see a big cat cub. Then we can tame it. Oh no, I need one raw fish. And I think I have a raw fish. He's right there. Alright. Splendid. I have everything that I could possibly need. There we go. Alright. Actually, I need to make a rope as well. So much shit, man. So much stuff. Rope. Gotta figure out how to make the rope. And type this in. So I mentioned last week, and I probably mentioned earlier in this episode, that I would talk about the history of the channel, and I'm gonna try and sum it up. I sort of already briefly mentioned it in that vlog that I did yesterday. But around 2 years ago or so, I think it was March 17th. Yeah, I believe I mentioned that before as well. On March 17th of 2011, I uploaded my first YouTube video. And that's not really where it starts. It actually goes back further than that. When I was in high school, maybe freshman or sophomore year, whenever Halo 3 ODST came out, this wolf is dead. You're dead! There you go. I wanted to look up videos of it to see if I wanted to get it. And that is how I found Seamus's channel, SSOHPKC. I'm sure a lot of you guys know him and probably came to my channel from him. And I immediately became interested. Look at you. Do you have a cub? What the hell? Did you kill another big cat? Another random big cat claw here. Any other cats here? I don't hear any. I don't see any, so well, that's unfortunate. I should have that raw fish ready to go. Let's see. We'll replace the glowstone there. Don't really need that out right now. But immediately, I was like, hey, this guy is kind of funny, and he plays the same sort of games that I like. As I, started going through his channel and stuff, I realized that he plays a lot of games that I like, and he had a very similar personality to me. Usually likes dry humor and sarcasm, stuff like that. Even though I don't tend to use too much sarcasm, really. I do have dry humor, but sarcasm isn't exactly what I'm known for, I don't think. I think I'm known for doing silly, dumb things, and for some reason I'm known for the way I laugh, so there's that. But yeah, I was like, hey, this guy, he's kind of like me, similar personality and everything. And I just kept on watching his channel. And there were times where I didn't watch him super consistently, obviously. But I don't know if you actually... Maybe you do need water in your cacti. I'm not sure. That guy he's getting ready to pounce. Look at him. Yeah, he freaks out a little bit. I hate snakes. Not in real life, but in Mo creatures. They're just annoying. They serve no purpose, but from there, I just kept on watching him until early 2011. Now, I used to be in a band, and then the band broke up due to me having personal issues, or it wasn't really music-related issues. We would make music, and that was fun, and it wasn't really a problem with that, like chemistry-wise. Like, we wanted to do different things with the band. He wanted to play more shows, and I wanted our music to not suck. Not that I thought our music was terrible, but it definitely needed to be improved. Like, you don't just go and try and do a bunch of shows and, tour the world unless you perfect your music as best you can. So that was my whole perspective on it. I was like, another lion, really? I want a lion cub to spawn, man. Oh, yeah, you want some? Oh, you're dead. I've got golden lion armor. You don't have shit on me. Some wild cows here. They are a part of my collection. Therefore they go. What should I get rid of here? We'll get rid of this bone. This useless bone. There we go. So, yeah, the band broke up. And then I believe, like, I don't know, 2 months after that, I found myself with a lot more spare time because before that I had spent most of my time playing music, going to band practice and stuff like that. And trying to focus here when there's these locust things, whatever they are, bees, fireflies, I don't know. I found myself with a lot of spare time following that, and eventually I thought, you know, wouldn't it be cool to try YouTube? Because I've been watching Seamus for so long, I figured, you know, why the hell not? I wanted another way to connect with people, and even though I had no idea my channel would get to where it is today, I figured if a few people watch me and, you know, watch me consistently, then maybe, you know, it'll be fun to keep working at it and everything. I probably didn't even get enough cacti, did I? That's fantastic. Well, this should be enough for now. It'll grow and stuff. I don't know if you need water for that. I doubt it because, you know, it's cactus and everything. Hopefully that grows. And if it doesn't, then oh well. Let's go find ourselves a lion cub, though, so we can tame it and make it our own. Take it under our wing, as it were. And maybe I'll go and try and find a jungle biome so I can tame an ocelot. But yeah, I decided to start a YouTube channel. And so then I got all the necessary equipment and, you know, got a mic. Actually, I don't think I bought a mic. I was, for the first few videos, for the first month or so, I was using some shitty mic that I had for the longest time. I've been using it for playing games with other people, like Counter-Strike and stuff. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike Source, not 1.6, but Counter-Strike Source. I played much more of that than 1.6. So I used that microphone, and I used some like $10 capture card that I bought on the internet. It was just awful. It was the worst capture card money could buy. But it was also the cheapest, so I figured, why the hell not? Hey, polar bear. Can't we tame polar bears using fish in a medallion as well? I remember somebody mentioning, although, oh my god. Oh, that bear, that polar bear, man, he bailed. He saw me and he's like, oh, I'm gonna get you, and then he's dead. Oh, that's great. Hey, wait a minute, hold on. You're not a lion, though. I don't know, man. I kind of want a lion cub. But what are the odds of me finding a lion cub? I could just use you. You snow leopard thing. Nah, whatever. I'll keep looking. If it takes me too long, like if we get to the point where I have to end the video and I can't find a good candidate, can't find a lion cub, then I'll tame whatever else. Oh, look at you. You're fucking tiny. Oh, my God. Can you meow? Meow. Meow, you asshole. I don't know. Should I tame this guy? I kind of want to tame him. Kind of, sort of, maybe. And there's a jungle out there, I think. Or is that a swamp? Yeah, it looks more like a swamp. That's poopy. Ow! Oh, my God. Random bear. You know, I'm going to tame this thing. And then we'll try and get like an army of big cats. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll work on. All right. You. Get over here. There you go. Oh, he ate it. He ate it. We can choose his name. I don't know what to name him, though. Let's name him Monroe. Let's go with the classic and beautiful Monroe. All right, there you go. Now you are attached to me, Monroe. All right, this is good. This is awesome. Oh, my God. No. Oh, Jesus. I think that I just tamed this leopard's cub. My bad. Oh, that's funny. All right, then. Well, note to self, don't do that again. Actually, you know, screw it. I'll do it again. I don't give a shit. Fuck them. It's mine. Listen, I hope this thing makes that death noise that it made during the live stream. Or at least I think it was during the live stream. Sounds like a fucking dinosaur. What's up with that? Alrighty, so went ahead and made my way back to the dumb house, and I found a panda as well. So I named him the best panda ever because, you know, it was just meant to be. I start talking about pandas, and boom, panda. But in order to avoid getting distracted left and right, so I could say what I want to say during this episode, I went ahead and recorded the building of Shadowfax's stable without doing commentary, so now I'm basically doing post-commentary, so I can tell you guys the story of the channel, the history, basically. And Monroe also grew up, by the way. Thought I should mention that. And other than that, I don't think anything new happened. I did look around for a lion, another lion cub, for a long-ass time, but I couldn't find one, so that's kind of poopy. But, like I was saying, when I first started out, I had pretty poopy audio quality and video quality, and I didn't even have HD, and my commentary was pretty bad. I think my first commentary, it was a Call of Duty Black Ops video, and from what I remember, it was pretty bad. Like, I didn't sound anything like I sound like right now. I didn't really have the sort of flow to my commentary, I suppose. Not to say that I've gotten, like, so much better, but I've definitely improved. Like, I used to be terrible. Now I'm at least not terrible, which is good. So, I think initially, what I did was I wanted to do Final Fantasy VII. I ended up starting that Let's Play right after I did a couple of Call of Duty Black Ops videos to start. And the problem is I was trying to figure out how to record things correctly, being able to do live commentary. I forget what it was. Something was wrong with the capture card or whatever. It just made it difficult to do a live commentary. I think it was the audio. I couldn't get game audio for whatever reason. But eventually I figured it out, and I used some sort of trickery, some sort of dark magic. But eventually I was able to start recording Final Fantasy VII with the audio and everything. And I think I may have gotten like 70 parts into that Let's Play before I got an HD PVR. And I also had started Final Fantasy XII and Fable the Lost Chapters. Pretty sure I did Halo. I may have started Halo when I wasn't able to record in HD. So I did a couple of Let's Plays to start out. I never started with Minecraft. And then, because I wanted to get a little bit better and improve the quality of my stuff, I actually messaged FPS Russia, believe it or not, and he responded, which completely blew my mind at the time, and it still blows my mind today. I think he maybe had, I don't know, 1 million subscribers at the time. Maybe a bit more, maybe a few 100,000 more, like 1.3 million. This was about March of last year. Or no, not last year. This was March 2 years ago. So actually, maybe he hadn't hit 1 million. Maybe he was around 700,000. So this was almost 2 years ago, and I messaged him. And he responded. He said, if you want to take YouTube seriously, if you want to turn it into a job or a serious hobby, you know, something like that. If you want YouTube to be something that you really revolve yourself around and something that actually turns into a like a worthwhile hobby, you want to, you know, definitely up the quality. You want to have HD, and you want to have much better audio, because my microphone was terrible, like I mentioned before. It was some microphone that I had back before when I played Counter-Strike, so it was just awful. And he also gave me some commentary tips as well, so getting a message from him was kind of a big deal to me. For those of you who don't know, he actually used to do Call of Duty stuff back in the day, and he also had another channel, but I won't get into that. I think it's actually kind of a secret or something, even though it's like a secret, but it's not a secret. I think most people know about it. But anyways, so I took that to heart, and I actually bought an HD PVR so I could record in HD and everything, and I also got a better mic. So that's when I really started to up the quality of my videos and everything. And it was after that that I wanted to see what I could do to actually, you know, increase the size of my channel. You know, it wasn't like that was all I cared about. And it was, yeah, when I first started, it was really mostly because I had a lot of fun commentating and stuff. But after a while, I was like, let's see what I can do to at least get some sort of following, get, like, you know, some sort of consistent viewer base, like 50, 100 views a video, whatever. And that's when I messaged, I think, Dan21, because I'd seen him in a video along with Chim and Seamus on Seamus's channel. So I messaged him because I figured he would be easiest to reach, because I think he had maybe 4,000 subscribers at the time. So he probably wasn't getting 40 million messages a day. And I asked him, what would you do, or what did you do to go about sort of growing your channel at first? And what he actually did is he pointed me to Chimney. He pointed me to Chimney Swift and said, why don't you message him? He has some pretty good stuff, because I asked him to look at my videos to see if he could give me any advice, like commentary tips or like, channel tips or whatever. And he just told me to go ahead and message Chimney. And that's when I did message Chimney, and he took a look at my stuff, and he said, you seem like a cool dude, and your stuff is pretty good. Something along those lines. I don't exactly remember, but he encouraged me to keep doing YouTube, and he asked me if I would want to put a series up on his mixed gaming channel, CS11 Gaming. So that's what I did. I went ahead and started the Lego Batman series up on his mixed gaming channel, and that was when I actually started to get some sort of viewer base. I think at the time I had 10 subscribers or something, but doing that, I think I eventually got up to 100. And then eventually, Chim asked me if I wanted to do a map. I never asked him if he wanted to do a video with me. I only ever asked him what I could do to improve the channel, and basically, any tips at all, any advice that he could pass on to me. I asked him for it, but I never asked him to do a video, because I figured, why the hell would he want to do a video with me? But for whatever reason, he did want to do a video with me, and that's when we did the bridge custom map, and that was well received. I was well received over on his channel. I think he had maybe 15,000 subscribers at the time. So at that time, it's crazy to think back, but at that time, 15,000 seemed like a huge amount of people. It seemed like a huge channel to me. And that was when I think my channel got to maybe around 500 subscribers, something like that. That was when I started to have a more consistent viewer base, and I was starting to recognize names in the comments. I was getting at least a comment or two, several comments every single video. And after that, I kind of just did my own thing. I kept on doing Let's Plays. I did Oblivion, and that was after I wrapped up Fallout 3. Contrary to popular belief, Oblivion did not come before Fallout 3 on my channel. Some people don't even know that I've done Fallout 3, but that was one of the first Let's Plays that I did, even though it was kind of terrible because my audio quality and video quality to start off was pretty bad. But the commentary started to get a little bit better, and the video, once I got the HD PVR, I kept on doing that series in HD and everything with a better mic. So eventually that series got better in quality. But yeah, like I said, I just kept on doing my own thing, kept on doing Let's Plays and everything. And then it wasn't until August when I actually started to record Minecraft and put it on my channel. Because I did the bridge custom map with Chimney, but I never uploaded it to my channel because I didn't think my computer at the time could record Minecraft. I didn't think it could record anything. But then I bought Fraps and found out that I actually could record Minecraft, although sometimes it would be laggy and sometimes it would be shitty. And that's when I started NarniaCraft, which is basically what you're watching right now. It was just DumbCraft, but it was like the old version. It was me just doing stupid stuff in Minecraft and not really knowing what the hell I was doing. But for some reason, people liked it a lot. I'm not sure what about that series people enjoyed, but people did enjoy it. I guess my commentary was, at least, it had gotten better in those first few months of me doing YouTube videos and everything. So people really latched onto that series, and that kind of became like the main thing on the channel, I think, for a while. I got bored with it, even after I added moat creatures and all that stuff. And I think like the 1.8 adventure update came out, so then I started like a sub-series and everything. But anyways, that was when I started doing Minecraft. It was probably around August or something like that. And that's also around the time when I was introduced to Ryan, or Double, as a lot of you guys know him. And I was also introduced to iJevin. Met both of them through Chimney, by the way. I told Chimney, I'm having trouble trying to find people that want to collaborate and do games together, do videos together. And I was messaging people who had similar channel sizes to me. Maybe they had a few hundred more. Around this time, I had a couple thousand subscribers, by the way. It kept on growing very slowly throughout the summer. And then I remember asking Chim, having trouble trying to find somebody with a similar channel size to me and a similar channel in general to mine, like somebody who does Let's Plays and stuff. Do you know anybody or whatever? And it was mostly just me venting to him because a few people had blown me off when I was trying to find people to pair up with and, you know, sort of not really start a group with, but I was just looking for more people to play with because I had been doing a lot of solo stuff and I wanted to do more things that were collaborations. So that was when Chimney said, I'm going to see if a friend of mine would be interested in meeting you. And I was like, sure. And that was when he introduced me to Double. Double at the time, I think, maybe had 80,000 subscribers or so. So being introduced to him was really, really weird and crazy at the time. I was like, why am I hanging out and talking with this guy who has 80,000 subscribers? But like Chim, he was down to earth, and Ryan turned out to be one of my best friends, which is really weird to think about. When I met him, I thought he was older than he actually turned out to be. As it turns out, he's very similar in age to me. And from there, we started talking a lot more. Me, Ryan, and Jevin, and Chimney, we would hang out and play random games. Like, I think one night we played Terraria, and then, like, other nights we'd play League of Legends, and it was just, we'd just hang out. And especially me and Double, we started to talk more and more. But that was, we didn't start doing a lot of videos together until after Minecon, and Minecon is another huge thing to talk about, because that was when the channel really started getting noticed, I suppose. That was when people started to know who I was. I think when I went to Minecon in 2011, I had like 5,000 subscribers or something, and I ended up meeting Chimney in person, Lucklin, Wolf21. Unfortunately, Ryan and Jevin didn't go, which was disappointing. I wanted to meet both of them. It would have been really cool, and hopefully someday I will meet them. In fact, I am pretty sure I will at some point. Maybe this year I'll get to at least meet Ryan, hopefully Jevin as well. But also met a couple of various YouTubers, like I met Captain Sparkles and I met Sea Nanners. I met a few other various YouTubers. Met Aya's Cupquake, Paul Soares Jr., and then I met a bunch of the creatures as well. I met Seamus at Minecon in 2011, so people who ask how I met Seamus, I met him at Minecon. And that's where the $15 French toast joke comes from. We went, me and Seamus and Kutra, who is also there. Max, Gassy Mexican, was also there at Minecon, and Sly was there, I remember, and I think Paintball Kitty. So not all of the creatures were there, but all the creatures that were there, we all had breakfast with Chim and I think Frodo, who is a good friend of Chim from college, I believe. So other than that, I'm trying to remember who else was there. I think that was pretty much it, but we were all having breakfast, and me and Seamus ordered pancakes. Me and Seamus ordered French toast and pancakes, respectively, but we didn't get any syrup with our pancakes or French toast, so we were sitting there for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes or so before I asked the waiter guy, can we get some syrup over here? And it was just funny because in Las Vegas, everything is super expensive, like all the food was at all the different restaurants and everything. And we had paid $15 for French toast, but didn't get any syrup until we asked for it. And the waiter was kind of weird about it, too. He was like, damn it, Jeffrey. Like, he was saying he was an idiot in the third person or whatever. Like, I understand what he was trying to do. He was trying to be funny, but it was funny. But it was goofy at the same time because he was cursing himself out in the third person. Anyways, yeah, that's where that joke comes from. And that's also where I ran into a door. Well, I didn't run into a door. Somebody opened a door in my face at Minecon, and now I have a scar on one of my eyebrows. It was pretty painful. I bled quite a bit, and I think that's what I was really known for at Minecon in 2011, was the guy who got hit in the face with the door. And the guy who hit me in the face, he was weird. He asked me if I was okay, but didn't wait for me to respond. He just walked away. He was like, oh, are you okay? And then he turned around and walked away. Like, he didn't respond. He didn't wait for me to respond. He didn't wait for me to say I'm okay. So that was a little bit weird, but anyways, that was what happened at Minecon. I managed to meet a bunch of cool people, and that was a really cool experience. That was when I started getting known. And then me and Chimney and Double and a few other people tried to start a group called The Outsiders, and I know a few of you probably have been around long enough to know what that's about. And the thing is that with The Outsiders, people will ask us this question from time to time: what happened to them? We just didn't dedicate enough time to it. It just kind of fell apart because we lost interest or otherwise didn't put as much into it. I mean, some of us put more effort into it than others. I was one of the people who didn't do as much as I could have. I wanted to record more. That was, I guess, the one thing that I wanted to do to contribute to the group, was to record more with the other people in the group. But for whatever reason, it dissolved as quickly as it came together. And I think that's mostly just because all of the people in that group, we were all friends and everything, and they were all cool people, but we didn't jive as well. We didn't all have the same sort of chemistry that I have with, say, Seamus or Ryan, for instance, or Chimney. We all didn't have that same chemistry together in our videos, and as friends and as people, too. So that's what happened with that. But regardless, after that, I started doing a lot more stuff with Ryan. I started talking to him a lot more, and we not only became people who do videos together, but we also became pretty good friends during that time. And that was pretty cool. We were able to mix together in a way that I'd never been able to mix with somebody that I met on YouTube before. It was really cool because we have these different sort of personalities, but at the same time we have these similarities. So also because of our age similarity, our age closeness, we relate to each other in a lot of ways. So we started doing a lot more stuff. That's where the came from, because in early January of last year, I believe, we did a map, and I was yawning, and then he introduced me, so I just made a noise, and that's where that came from. So now that pops up in my intro, and a lot of people like it and think it's funny, so it's pretty cool that that has been a legacy on my channel for over a year at this point. It's become like a sort of running joke or a meme that people will leave in the comments or whatever. So yeah, and then from there, I believe in April or May, thinking back on it, I'm pretty sure it was April, but it was around that time when Seamus and I recorded for the first time. And I remember sitting there thinking to myself while we were recording that, you're recording with Seamus right now. You're recording with SSOHPKC. And I was thinking this to myself in the back of my head and going, that is fucking ridiculous, because this is the person that more or less inspired me to start my own YouTube channel. And they're the reason why I'm where I'm at, pretty much. And I remember it was also around that time that Chimney and I started the Spatial Distortion custom map. And I think all of that happening at the same time, recording with Seamus and Chimney and Ryan, and it also being summer when a lot of people would have more time to watch our videos, because, those are the people that watch gaming videos on YouTube, and maybe all of YouTube in general, I guess, are people in middle school or high school or college, so, they're off for the summer. And I think all of that happening at once was the catalyst for how much my channel has grown and expanded over these past, 8 months or so, this past year. And really from that point on, I think the rest is history. I've kept on trying to improve the quality of my videos. The channel has kept on expanding, and I really couldn't have done it without you guys. And, not only am I appreciative and thankful for all the help that, those guys have given me, but especially you guys, because, without you, as I already mentioned in the vlog that I did, announcing, 100K or acknowledging it, you guys make up the channel. You guys are the channel, basically. I provide the content and everything, but without you guys leaving me the support that you do and leaving me the feedback that you do, I wouldn't be where I'm at. The channel wouldn't be what it is, and that's obvious to say. Every commentator says it when they hit one of these milestones, but I truly and sincerely mean it, and I think everybody does when they hit these sorts of milestones, because the way that you, the viewers, affect us as commentators, and the way that you changed our lives and change us as people is really insane. And you do it without us ever even meeting any of you. And that's, to me, is that much crazier to think about than all the other things I've already mentioned. Like, I can't say it enough. Thank you. But hopefully the channel keeps on growing. I never thought that I would hit 100,000 subscribers. When I started this, it was really just to have fun doing something that I thought was cool. Playing video games I enjoyed, and commentating. I'd watched Seamus do that for a year or so. So it just sounded like a fun thing to do. But as time has gone on, it's really become much more than a hobby for me. And I really have you guys to thank for that, and Seamus and Chimney and Ryan and Jevin and everybody else who has helped me along the way. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to the future. This is going to be a great year. I've got a lot of awesome ideas in store, and I really am absolutely looking forward to all the things that I have in store for the future, and I hope you guys are too. Starting tomorrow, whenever tomorrow is when this video gets uploaded, it's probably not going to get uploaded until Monday or so, unfortunately. Whenever the day after that is when I'll be premiering something else pretty cool on the channel for you guys, and I'm looking forward to that. And just in general, I can't wait for the future, and I can't wait for the channel to keep on growing, and I can't wait for my life to keep on changing for the better because of this. So with all of that being said, I hope you guys have enjoyed DumbCraft episode 10 and this sort of dumb history lesson when it comes to the channel. And, thanks for watching. Thanks for helping me out. Thanks for being a pretty cool audience and a pretty cool subscriber base. So remember that I love you all. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.